hope you guys are all having a lovely day today. I was feeling very tired, so rather than go with our Sims Rags Riches Let's Play, I thought we'd play Detective Grimoire, which is a really cute kind of mystery game where you're a Detective Grimoire, and you have to solve a mystery. And I've played it a few years ago, but I can't remember what exactly happened. I just know that it was really cute and I had a great time playing it. So I thought it would be the perfect game to relax and play today. As you can see, I'm in my PJs. I've got my Hufflepuff jumper and I've got Hogwarts track pants, which you can't see, and a nice little dressing gown. Don't be fooled, I'm not a Hufflepuff, I am a Slytherin, but they didn't have any of the Slytherin jumpers of this and it was super crazy. So I got it anyway. I've also got a nice warm cup of tea with me. So I hope you guys get your hot drinks and settle in for a nice afternoon stream for me. We'll see what time it is for you. I think for a lot of you it might be nighttime, but we'll see. And I've also got some M&Ms to snack on too. So let's get into it. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I don't know how the audio is, but might change it. And I'll put my Spotify music. That's a bit low. There. It's like, oh no, I don't want to be weird. I just want to change the music because the music is a bit loud. I'll just put it down on this one for a while. There we go. I'll put my voice up a bit more. Okay.
2025 last night, a murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshal.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here? I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old lady. I still don't see what matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Alright. So, Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. So that's 8, I'm pretty sure. 8:45. Exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. So that's Richard Remington. That's presumably where he was found. That looks like the wound marks on him in the claw prints. And that's the suspect, Boggy. Doesn't look very scary, but we'll see.
Our murder victim,
Okay.
Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Alright, here we go. We're arriving at Boggy's Bog. And there goes our hat. Chapter 1. A swamp full of secrets.
Your case
Scary.
file is in the top right. You can look
Okay.
at your clues and suspect profiles in here, when you've collected some, of course. I'll
Awesome.
stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, Come back here and I'll help you.
He'll stay and guard the boat. He's just scared. I'm just gonna... Wait, is there a way I can change audio from in here? Ah, here we go. Let's just bring it down a little bit. I don't know about you guys, it's a bit loud for me. So, I'll just keep these guys a bit lower. But speech, that's pretty good, so I'll leave that there. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so we've already got... I don't know. So what does this tell us? So this is our suspect and our victim. So Boggy and Mr Remington. And the clues are just a police file, basically. Notes. Okay, there's no notes yet. What's this? Oh, that's... okay, yeah. No, I don't want to quit the game, I just want to get out of that. Alrighty. So, I guess it wants us to go...
fog and a lot of trees. I can't wait to visit that area.
I don't know, it looks pretty fun to me.
A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight.
Ah! Back so soon, Grimoire?
No, I just
What's
wanted to... yeah, your moustache is
Your
troubling me,
mustache is
sir.
troubling me. That thing seems to be longer every time I see you.
You've been warned about this, detective. Don't talk about my facial hair, and I won't talk about yours.
Our facial hair is perfect.
What's wrong with mine? It's perfectly under control.
See?
It's trimmed and ready for action.
Exactly.
Grimoire, stop
Yeah.
wasting time.
Okay, whatever. Bye, Officer James. See ya. Can we investigate this, or is
A lot of
this...
fog and
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
That's where I need to go. I can switch
Yeah.
to walk mode with the button and... Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn off the hints. We don't need that. A sparkly hint. Boom. Okay, cool. Let's walk. Let's move, baby. Who's this chick? Hey.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember.
Who is this chick?
Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
You're that weird girl from the fairground. I don't know.
You're that weird girl from the fair.
I haven't actually played any other games other than this, but I'm assuming.
You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and
You'll
behave.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without me.
I love this chick already.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
What's that
Wait,
supposed to mean?
What do you mean? If you... She disappeared.
Oh, see ya.
I might pretend I imagined her.
So, do we have a map now? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's have a
No
look at stuff.
clues. Just an odd old...
Well, I need to
just
check
an odd
everything
tree.
and be very thorough. That's
There's an old
Boggy.
statue of Boggy. His feet
His
are hidden
feet.
in a bucket of murky water.
Huh.
It's an old statue.
Okay, yeah. There's...
Is an opportunity for a photographic
Let's get a
memento.
photo.
The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they
Ooh.
fighting?
Notes. They look like they're hugging. They look like they're pals. Where's my notes? Here we go. Ah, okay. What if I look at the gate?
I still
Oh,
don't
there we
quite
go.
understand why we have a tourist attraction here.
Because it's a creepy swamp, and who doesn't want a tourist attraction at a creepy
Don't forget
swamp?
to use walk mode to
Yeah,
move around.
yeah. I know how to play this game. I am a seasoned gamer. Alright, let's
Just
go
my
in.
luck. The gate looks like I can move
Oops, I
these
should
metal
probably
rafters
actually let them
around.
talk. Okay, oh,
I
a
should
puzzle.
just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate.
Okay,
Probably.
sounds easy enough. So, I reckon if we move this one here, then we have more movement for this. Then we go over here. And we go up around here. And we go boop, 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 boop. And it's not gonna let us, is it? Oh,
Hey,
there we go.
nice. I might get one of these from my office.
It's so easy to break into though, why would you bother? That's not security.
This is the tourist attraction?
Okay.
The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Let's do some thinking.
Alright, let's do some thinking.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the
Alright.
confirm button to try it out.
Mad Libs.
I just have to focus my thoughts
Okay, let's focus.
and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
Okay. That is true. It isn't warm enough to murder someone. It is too cold. If I was a murderer, I would not want to go out in the middle of winter. Okay. What else can I do? Is way too big for. Is too stupid for. Is far too remote for. Okay. Murder someone. To have happened. To be so smart. To make any money. To murder someone. Okay. I reckon it's to make any money and it's far too remote. For the swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. Let's see. Let's go. Confirm.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
We are geniuses. Alright, let's check this out. There's a
Apparently,
museum
there's
there.
a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food.
I'm hungry.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside. Note to self, don't fall in.
Why not? You could go for a swim.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear.
Okay, what's our note? Any more notes we're missing? Okay, we're missing one more note. Let's see. What else could we look for? What's that?
It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp. Was this entire place built around it?
Okay, now we have a new note. So, gigantic tree, and there's a hollow part in it. Let's go to the cafe. Let's go for a snack.
I should visit the crime scene. I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Come on. You want a little snack? Have a little nibble. Protest. Interesting. What's that mean?
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Some suspicious flower petals. That could be a clue. And there's a
I
tent.
should visit the crime scene before I do anything. I think Officer James...
Yeah, well, maybe I want to have a look at with my little magnifying glass.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait.
Boggy's Bog. Boggy's Bog.
Looks like this path...
Okay, yeah.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden path.
Okay, we already looked at that. Is that all the notes we need for this bit? There's two more. Well, you didn't let me look at anything else. What else can I look at?
Looks like this path...
Okay, yeah.
Looks like...
Yep.
I should visit... I think...
Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to look at anything else at the moment. How'd
A
that?
rather prominent... It... Looks like...
Okay.
Looks like...
Yeah. There is really nothing else to look at here. Except for that tent, which it doesn't want me to look at. So I'll come back once we go to the murder scene. Because apparently we're here on business. There's a rock.
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient...
Convenient one, okay. Surprised they didn't put
This
that in our
area
notes.
is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down.
There's always something worth writing down, like those stepping stones. See, there's at least one thing we can write down. There's a
There's
path
a narrow
up there.
path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
My eagle eyes. Alrighty. Okay, so to the west. Which way are we going? Well, I guess they want us to go that way, but technically that's more west. Oh. No, maybe we were right. Never mind. We are so smart. Okay. Well, here's the murder scene.
So,
have a look at that.
This is where they found Remington's body.
Is it, or was the body moved? Okay, yep, that's the case file. We know all this. We did our homework. We read the case files. Okay, there's a window here that's open.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Okay, there's a bunch of
There
footsteps.
are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water. The strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look.
Maybe you
I can
should.
move some of them out of the way.
Ooh, we got to move these. Looks like there's a froggy leg here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna move all this stuff. Move,
A strange
move.
pair of green flippers.
I want to move all
badly
of them.
hidden in the reeds outside the office.
This dude just trash talks everyone. It's the boots. Aha! Custom shoes, which tells us this wasn't a monster, it was staged, in case no one guessed that before. But he doesn't put that together yet. We are the real detectives here.
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds
Haha.
down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Or you could just break all of them. But alright, okay, so do-do-do-do-do. Okay, that one goes around here, and it's number 3.
That's the one, but
There
I
you go.
wonder where this lockpick came from.
Okay, a lockpick discarded near the entrance to Remington's office, covered in a strange liquid slime, most likely used by the murderer to break into Remington's office. See, I don't think a swamp monster would know to or even have access to a lockpick to use. I think it just used brute force. Okay, cool. We are so smart.
I don't like it here.
Well, too bad. It's your job.
I don't like it here.
I don't like it here. Alrighty. Let's have a look in here.
I can't get in here without a key.
You've got the
I
lock picking
don't
thing.
Maybe if I get desperate later on.
But you've got the lock picky thingy majiggy. Okay. Well, what do we...
I can't. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Okay, is there any other notes we're missing? Nope, we've got all the notes. Can we open like our inventory? Like, is that a thing we can do, and then we can just be like lockpick and use that to open? I guess not. Okay. Well, what do now? Let's go back. Oh, it's a dude and a chick.
Suspects. Let's get this investigation
This guy looks like a
started.
Chad. Hey man. He kind of looks like, what's the name of the dude in Gravity Falls? The big guy, Zeus, was it? He looks like a Chad version of Zeus. Huh?
All right, let's see. Another suspect from
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
No, you
So
can't.
would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burrow, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective
I love this
Grimoire.
dude.
I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
Oh, okay, which answer do we do? I'm gonna go for the sassy, it's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
It's actually my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
Okay.
So
Your job.
you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean
Oh,
that
not Vincent
man
Van
standing
Gogh.
on that rock over there?
Oh,
That's
that's a
right.
dude.
I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Looks
I don't
fancy.
know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really?
Hmm?
But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always
And you're
carry that
doing an
camera with you?
excellent job around.
Most of the time.
Okay. Here's my deduction. They got the camera people to come a week ago because the murder was planned, and so then it will be televised and it will bring more fame to the area because it's remote. That's what I think. Also, camera will conveniently only have a certain amount of stuff on it. That's last night.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Poison.
What is
I
it?
mean-
Some evidence from last night's murder?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be very useful. We'll come back to you, dude. Let's talk to this guy.
You have a message for me?
Oh.
No. I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Van Der Peer.
The famous
course.
movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm
dude,
a
it's
man
full of himself.
Many talents.
You're a man full of much hot air. Let's not be me.
That's great. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Better
Your
not be
Highness.
too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Okay. Ghost. That's from Haunt the House. We should play that another time. That's a fun game. Vincent Van Der Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to leave some further to film here in the swamp. Confirm.
Vincent Van Der Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Van Der Peer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
Challenge. Let's do it. Let's do him. Your job.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But
Gotta be there.
what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering this area.
This dude's
the
so full of
history,
himself.
The atmosphere. It's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission.
That is
to
true.
get to
It's a
know
very
this
spooky
swamp
place.
Before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're
Alright.
making a movie about Boggy. About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he?
I mean, he
So
looks like a joke, but
mysterious.
okay.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I
Ooh.
don't know.
Good
He's
tension.
an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course.
He's
But
gonna
he
diss
gets a
Bobby.
bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. That's a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a
True.
little hobby that sometimes
hobby.
distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
I wonder what his hobby is.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed, I was working very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night?
Oh.
Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe.
I
But
bet he
wait,
sucks
I
at
know
filming.
What you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Aside there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there
Give us the
something you should
tracks.
Ask the cameraman.
Okay, yeah, because he said he was at the cafe. Bobby Burl doesn't explain why. Lied to me. He did. Because he was at the cafe and that should be an easy place to find him. What are these options? Okay. Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Now we're gonna get a challenge
Vincent
thing.
Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr.
Yeah,
Burl
we
doing
can
last
challenge
night that meant he
him.
couldn't help out his boss?
Let's challenge the buff guy. It's probably something innocent. Oh, yeah, we can play the sounds. Bang. Rip. Oh, we can... okay, it goes in this order. Whoopsies. So, it's like the dock. I reckon it's like the creaking of the dock. He's surprised. Then there's like a bang where he must have been like hurt or something. Fighting. That's him falling out the window. And the curtain ripping. Falling on the dock. And then, I don't know, being hit again or something. Okay, cool. Hey, Bobby. Actually, let's keep challenging Vincent, because I don't like Vincent. Let's challenge him first. Challenge start.
This isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly.
Alright.
You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
Especially if it was out of his
Famous
control.
movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my
Money.
notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
He can draw. Haha, I am famous. I'm the boss. I am famous. I will kill you. Haha, on guard. That was supposed to be holding a sword, but I don't have a sword. Actually. Oh no. My little Minecraft character. Oh. This little dude, he used to have a diamond sword with him, but I dropped it behind the shelf and I haven't been able to go and find where it is behind the shelf. So he's been without a sword for a few years now. What a shame. It's alright. Okay, good enough. It's probably gonna fall in 5 seconds, but that's alright. Okay, that can't be it. I think it is. No, he's like, let me woo you with some flowers.
That can't be it.
And a signed autograph. He went Gilderoy Lockhart style and gave him a signed autograph with a kiss on it. They had a secret affair and that's how he let him. Okay, no, he gave him heaps of money. Because the swamp wasn't making much money.
That's the one. I think you
Bingo,
bought
bango.
filming rights.
Well, a bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about.
Just to
I
smooth the
simply
cogs.
promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway.
That
Just
is true.
A favor for a favor.
So you would have owed
Follow
him
for follow.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time either.
Okay. Interesting. Let's challenge Hunk over here. Boom.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpeer over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
You did.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
why we're challenging
But
you.
your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well,
His
let's
hobby.
see. After I ate, I had to walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No,
Not when he
all
does
the
his
time.
hobby. What one do you think's answered? Lost it in a swamp. I went to look for it. Left it with Vanderpeer and he used it instead. I mean, he did film stuff, so maybe he used his camera to.
You left it with Vanderpeer,
There
and
we
he
go.
used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Yes, your hobby.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know
Oh,
the kind I
film
mean.
camera.
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
That is
So,
cute.
You were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting
yeah.
shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
I
Wait,
will.
What? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
We get to do it. Yes, I love this. Wee, wee, woo. It's Boggy.
What?
Boggy, our beloved.
Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Okay, a blurry photograph taken by Bobby Bell. And it shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Boggy, my beloved. Long legs. Okay, look, all I'm saying is Bobby Bell would treat me right. Like, look at him, he's a hunk. He's like... What's the word? I mean, he's kind of smart, so I wouldn't necessarily call him a himbo. But he's like all hunky. He like has a sensitive side because he likes his traditional photography. He's disciplined, you know. He's got like a smooth voice. I would get with Bobby Bell. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. Across the stepping stones. Oh, there's the flowers that we saw on the dock.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut.
No, I want to look at the
This side of
flowers.
museum is surrounded
Yeah.
by blue and red flowers. That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction.
It's
I hope
very
they don't
run
charge
down.
entrance fee. That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
What is it to look at? Anything else? Okay, no, we've got that. Let's go in, if we can. I bet it's
The
locked.
door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
It's puzzle time, baby. Oh, that's a really loud noise. I do not like that noise.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Professor Layton. Hey, how you going? What are you up to, Resurrector? We're just playing Detective Grimoire right now, having a bit of a cozy stream. We're in our pajamas, we've got a hot drink of us, just taking it easy. Lola! Hi! It's good to see you too. We're solving a murder mystery. That's good. You've come to the right place. We're just taking it easy here. Hope you've got some snacks with you. I've got my M&Ms, which I've been snacking on. It's pretty good over here. It's about about almost 4 p.m. in Australia at the moment, but it's a rainy day, so kind of nice just to be like all snuggled up inside. But yeah. Okay, let's keep going for this mystery. Let's talk to this dude.
So, let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, Detective.
Ooh.
I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat? My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
This dude's a know-it-all.
That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are
Alrighty.
you doing?
What's your favorite type of M&Ms? Actually, I really like the mini M&Ms because I just like crunching on them. But I also, I really like the crunchy ones. Also, how's the audio for you guys? I'm not sure, like I've got music in the background and I've got the game audio. But, oh, peanut butter, that is good. We have to go to like this specialty like American store in Australia to get peanut butter M&Ms. But they are delicious. Okay, yeah, it's very quiet, so I just kind of put it on. Let's see. Sweet. Okay, let me know if there's anything else to change, but music's just kind of quiet, relaxing music, just to go for the rainy day. Alright, so what's Detective Grimoire doing? Let's go with that one.
Things about you in my notebook.
Okay, let's ask this dude about his job.
So, if you're not a tourist and you don't work here,
I am a scholar. An
That is
academic.
true.
I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A
Dude.
fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my
He
findings
does.
with you. If you're in the mood for a little light reading, let me find it for you.
It's a great voice. I love his little pocket. I'd love to have a pocket just comes out like that. But the pockets I have on this dressing gown, they're like super big. I can fit like a whole packet of blueberries in them, which I have done before. And like my chargers and stuff, it's great. Alright, let's find out what Folder has to tell us. Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead, to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere. So those are his claws. So, whoever's dressing up as Boggy knows about the 3 claws, I guess. Is that the Pepsi with like the mango flavoring and like vanilla and that stuff? Because you've had ads for that. Okay. Last night, what were you doing last night?
Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah. Were you here yesterday? What did you
Yeah,
do
yeah, we've got that.
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't
Mysterious.
museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock.
That's illegal.
Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
What are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
Oh.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Okay. What's in Pepsi Blue? Because I think we do have it, but I just don't know what's in it. But yeah, just to catch you guys up, we explored the office where Remington's body was found, or it was found outside the office. We couldn't get into the office because it was locked. And we found a lockpick in the swamp, so I'm assuming that's this dude's guy. We also interviewed, there's a cameraman and a director who is very up himself. And they have only recently been given permission to film in the swamp. And I think my face is a little bit in the way. Let's see, let's make this a little bit... Where's my webcam box? I might change this. Oh, yep. Okay. It actually, like, I haven't tried it yet, but it actually doesn't sound too bad, so... Whoop, what am I doing? Here we go. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Or maybe I'll put it up top. That might work better. Kind of. There you go. Before I go, put that down there. Actually, I'll put it... I don't know if this is going to be in the way, but we'll see. Okay. There you go, we'll see how that works. Alright. Yeah, I like raspberry flavoured drinks, so... Okay, so lockpick. I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. Okay, let's go for that.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks, and I wonder if he's hiding something.
Okay. Let's go, let's challenge him. Challenge unlocked.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
Showing him the lockpick.
Where did I find this again?
We found it near the body, outside the office.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
Might be yours.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right.
How do we know that you
appreciate
just
finding it
wasn't
for me.
convenient?
However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
This is so
Yeah,
dramatic.
It's an important piece of evidence.
Alrighty. So he lost it. Okay. Let's see what else we can find in here. There's the claws.
Models of Boggy's claws. Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs.
Oh.
Something seems out of place.
Okay, let's do that. So that goes with that one.
I don't think these gloves are part
No.
of the exhibit.
They are not.
It looks like someone tried to hide them.
Yeah, our criminal's not the best. We also found, I'll show you the other evidence we found so far. So we've got the gloves, which aren't a part of the museum and have slime all over them. We also have these little flippers that we found in the reeds near the body. That's the dude that's dead and where he was found with like that wound, and there was these footprints outside. And that's the suspect, the very fearsome Boggy, the swamp monster. Okay, that's our map. And yeah, we've seen those pictures just recently being in the museum. Yeah, I watch a lot of crime shows as well. I usually watch like NCIS or Bones, that sort of thing. That's good. Love them. Okay. And we've also got these audio sounds. So there's this creaking on the dock. And this dude. And then that's lockpick, of course, which we've just presented him. Yeah, I love NCS. Do you prefer just classic NCS, or what about NCS Los Angeles and New Orleans?
Things in jars. Ooh. I don't like things in jars. Unless the thing is marmalade.
Skull.
These are skulls? Oh, they're just models.
And there's the book. Let's look in the book.
I better take a look at this.
Okay, we're looking at the book. We're gonna find a clue. Yeah.
This journal. Huh. It's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy.
Very
it seems
useful.
to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
Okay, so this is like the original drawings of Boggy. So it's from 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. So there's his claws, and his feet are always hidden in the water. And there's a page that's ripped from the back. Yeah, I don't think I've watched very much of CSI at all, like any of the variants of it. But yeah, NCS is always on TV in Australia, so I watch that. Watch Los Angeles and New Orleans. They're all like good for like their own reasons. Like, I mean, you can't go past the classics, which is just original, but I enjoy it. I think our family prefers like NCIS and Bones and stuff like that because they're a bit more lighthearted, so we like a bit of humour with it. But yeah, we used to. Oh, there's so many crime shows. I pretty much have been raising crime shows like Mentalist, Lie to Me, all that stuff. It's good. I froth them. Okay. What else can we see around here? There's a cartoon.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Of course, you gotta monetize your monsters. Okay, he's got the flippers.
Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time.
Don't know how he's playing it with his flippers.
It's a poster from the old Boggy.
Okay, we know that. Is there any other information on here?
Copyright MCM XXXIV. That would be 1930, 1934?
Okay. Swamp Studios.
Swamp Studios. Providing the best in swamp-based animated entertainment.
I'm sure it's a very popular niche. Okay. What's that? It's Explorer.
Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorer 60 years ago. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
There's
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes?
amazing.
Yes, I did.
Okay, is there anything else we're missing? Ah, yeah. We've watched a little bit of that, but again, not too much. Okay, so there's more stuff we're missing here. Okay. What else are we missing then?
This is a really cramped museum. Just one room, not worth the admission price. Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer, who first discovered Boggy in the swamp 60 years ago.
What's on this one?
This is a really...
Okay, yeah. What's in here?
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
Okay. Anything else? What about this?
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location.
Yeah.
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
Okay, I think that's all the stuff we can find in here. Yep. Okay, let's keep exploring. I'll show you guys the other two people that we've met. Let's go back. Bye-bye. Let's go back this way quickly. So this is Bobby Burl. He's the cameraman for this dude, Vincent Vanderpeer. He's a cameraman, but he also has a hobby with film photography, with black and white camera, and he would treat you right. And then this guy's full of himself, and it's kind of annoying. But he's like the director who only just got permission to film in the swamp. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go back there. Okay, ooh. Okay, hollow tree.
This staircase is a tree, and this tree is a staircase.
Interesting.
And this place is so weird. What's
Bubbles.
this? Looks like this stuff.
Ooh, we found another clue.
Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
Okay. Let's see. Huh? Okay, so this can move. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, what if I do this? And then, or I can do that, and that. Nope, I am doing something wrong. Let's get that out of the way because it's kind of... Ah, right, never mind. There's a thing right here. Oh, it's 2 pairs, of course. So do that. And then do this. There we go. That there. Put that guy there and this guy up here.
I recognize that footprint.
Boom.
It's the same as the one found at the crime scene.
Okay, that took us way too long to figure that out.
The rock
Okay,
path leading back towards the museum.
what's
The
here?
water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Okay.
It's like a little forest back here. This
Yes.
staircase and this.
Yeah, we got that. Okay, let's go up the staircase, I guess. Actually, let's check. Let's check our notes. Okay, yep, we've got all the clues here. Alrighty. Let's go up the staircase. Into the thick of it. That looks like a crazy little house. Totally not safe, but cozy.
I wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies. I know what happens. Someone please tell me why there's a house here.
Because aesthetics, that's
Well,
why.
The lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
What else can we see?
Someone.
Okay. Anything else?
It feels like I've stepped into nighttime. What happened to the sun?
Let's see. Okay, yep. Get everything we need. Let's go in.
The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3
Oh,
coins
yes,
if I just
another
put them
puzzle.
in the right place.
Okay.
Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Let's do that. Alright, okay. This guy here? No, I think this one here. Ah, thanks for the host. How was your stream, Andre? Hope you had a good time. We're playing Detective Grimoire at the moment. So I've just got to figure out where to put these cogs to open the latch. Okay, so if I do that, then... I don't know if this will do anything. If I do that, and then that. Thanks for the follow as well.
Perfect.
Oh, we did it. Awesome.
I am amazing.
I am an engineer. Okay. Yep, so we're trying to solve the murder of Remington, who is the guy that owns this place. That's him. The murder victim. He got murdered presumably by this guy, Boggy, a swamp creature, who doesn't look like a murderer. So we found out these stuff about him. So he was discovered by an explorer, and they've changed his design a bit to be for flippers. And so far our suspects is this nerdy guy who's in the museum and is a paranormal expert, Bobby Burl, who is a hunky cameraman, and Vincent Vanderpeer, who is a very full of himself movie director. And now we're just about to meet this chick. Okay. Actually, I'll shout out your channel. I just put in commands today. So, let's see if this works. Let's see. Oh, yes, awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look around.
This is like an oven?
Or is
is
it-
it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned, it hurts my brain.
Okay. I'm giving myself a hug. Love it. Okay. Got
The
some
owner of
books.
this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually.
There's knitting as well.
There's
Don't
a
forget the
whole load of
knitting.
needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
Let's hug. Okay, what else can we see? There's a
A
bed.
little blanket on a little bed.
It's like a
in
nice
little
bed.
house. It makes very little sense.
I think it makes perfect sense. Okay, there's some pots.
This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned, it hurts my brain.
We already looked at that. Okay, what else?
There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about
Ooh,
flowers.
we found some suspicious blue and red flowers outside the musician? Outside the museum and on the path leading up to the murder victim.
How fascinating. I must take some time to read it.
Okay, let's talk to the chick now.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
Yep, we're very rude. There you
Not
go.
exactly. I had to
Let's be
find one
sassy.
first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention. But I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
You get
Yeah, serve
any
it right
attention
back.
here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
You are
No.
right.
I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
I love Lady Weybridge. What's your job?
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I
Ooh.
have absolutely nothing to do with it.
Okay, so she's
Or
not a fan
with
of
the
Remington.
tourist attraction.
Or a
You're
tourist attraction.
exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone.
Wow.
Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
She was about to say something.
Something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here. But I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers
Oh.
in this area. I've learned many things from them.
Very useful.
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set. But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
Okay. So we've got the flower book, and it's got informations. Okay, so the red species only grows around the museum door. So someone went into the museum and then out. Also, she was here for 60 years, and it was about 60 years ago that they first found Boggy, I believe. Where was it? It said in the journal. Let's find a journal. Yeah, 60 years ago when he first. So she's been longer than the explorer, is what she was saying. Okay.
The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it.
Functional and decorative. Just how we like it.
Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Actually, let's just check we've got everything. I'm pretty sure we do. But it's good to be thorough. Yeah. Okay, knitting and sewing. She could have made the outfit. Okay. I think there's somewhere that we're missing some stuff because I kind of was just like, eh. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of... Okay, so we need to go back to that area. Because he didn't let us explore it very much before. He wanted us to look at the body first. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. Up this way? Nope, we came that direction. Alrighty. There we go. The cafe! We haven't been here yet. Okay. This is apparently where Bobby Burl was last night before he went for a walk. So... No, I don't want to walk. I want to look at the bin.
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside.
Let's go dumpster diving.
The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Oh, yes. Let's be a little raccoon boy. Oh, it's a drawing. Da-da.
Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper? Or something more sinister?
Okay, so you've got a clue. It's designed for Boggy's costume. Oh, got 2 pages.
Are we really
Very nice.
talking about a swamp creature here?
It's, well, obviously not. Okay. So, the costume design I found in the trash can explains. Can. Oh, wait. Trash can, not trash, comma, can explains. Okay, the costume design I found in the trash can explains what the Boggy character, maybe, is showing me was doing last night. Okay, explains what the swamp creature was doing last night. That doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe it's what this thing is. Because Bobby Bell had, with his film camera, he took this blurry photo that looks like Boggy. So maybe that's what he wants.
The costume design I
Okay.
found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white
You mean
photo-
my detective's intuition?
I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself.
Yeah.
If I
Well,
can
we
find
found
that,
the boots and the
some
flippers.
pretty impressive evidence.
Ooh, chapter 2, a deadly disguise. It's a little girl.
Another gift already.
She's very
Where
precocious.
are you
I love
keeping
her.
All this stuff. You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What's
True.
Oh, I
To the
know.
office.
You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on the office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's keep exploring around here though.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual.
It's in the lake.
Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
You could. I double dog dare you.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship, I think. Never really learned much about ships. The table...
Oh wait, I already looked at that. Okay, okay.
A shipwreck? In a swamp? Does that make any sense? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side?
It's just growing out there. You know, they put some cafe seeds in there and look what grew. Okay. Let's look at the
There's a
tree.
wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees.
Oh, that's where
Do
we
they
came
expect
from.
tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous.
Who cares about OH&S when you can have fun adventures?
Grass, tree,
Okay, I already. Oh,
Grass.
no, I didn't mean to click that.
a shipwreck, and why is...
Yeah. Let's talk to this dude then.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
They were
yes.
sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
This dude has a great voice. I love this.
Well, kind of. And you're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did
You
you
call
know
me
mine?
Harper. I want this dude to narrate my life.
Read about one of your exploits. But I think you'll find the swamp to be your greatest challenge.
What's so challenging about an old swamp?
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Look, anyone who loves history knows that the past tells you lots about the future. Not that I love history, but Jono does.
So,
Okay.
you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the
He's a
tourists,
chef.
but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Ooh,
Well, how long is that?
time to find
I've
out
worked
secrets.
in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a
Interesting.
long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make.
Which is?
Bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
He was sick yesterday after going to the cafe.
Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you.
A knife.
If you get thirsty,
Aw.
it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog.
Oh, yay.
Swamp juice. Try it.
Delicious.
Looks like it looks
Very appetizing.
well, I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A
Uh.
lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
Okay. Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after a bog dog. Oh. Harper sold him a bug dog.
Richard Remington
Ding,
left
ding,
the
ding.
cafe feeling ill after Harper sold him a bog dog. Harper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog.
But he did just say he stopped selling them after he found the suspicious powder. Okay, let's ask him about last
You're going
night.
to ask me about what I was doing last night.
Yes, we
I
are.
was going to? Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening. I had a couple customers.
Bobby
Eventually
Bell.
they left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything. Just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Understandable. Have a nice
Like to
day.
keep us down to his skeleton stuff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh. Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Dude's grilling us. Cause get it? Cause he's a chef. Okay, now let's challenge him. Boom.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He
Alrighty.
was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
The green powder you found. Adoo. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that was loud. At least for
A
me.
bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in a storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
Could have been.
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
There's a lockpick that was stolen.
Never encountered a problem
Or
like this
lost.
before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Well, everyone would know that if he did that.
This explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well.
Could be. They use it to make the slime, I reckon. Okay, so we've got the bug dog and the swamp juice. Okay, missing anything else here? There's one more thing we need to look at, I guess. Okay. The
There's
story?
another locked door on the side of the ship here. I think it's part of the cafe.
There we go. Alright. Where else? Where to now? Let's keep going right back around here. Ah, this chick. I love her. She's got style.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, no, I only just arrived.
You're the detective, right?
Dude, I love this
a
chick.
detective.
I almost said that already,
So,
but
your hat I saw blowing through here.
my hat.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you
Ooh.
know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Is she flirting with us? Your job.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But
You know, money's
then
tight.
again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary.
Okay.
Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here.
Oh.
You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, last night.
When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening. Same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here alone. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise.
Except. Oops,
You left them here, by the gift shop.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this
NBD.
morning. Kind of.
Except.
Kinda?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them.
Okay.
I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
Well, they are slimy.
Absolutely do.
Okay, so someone took the leggings. It starts the next bit of the costume. Boggy costume.
That the
Haha.
lady was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like a swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You've never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
that's the point of a disguise.
Look, detective.
She's just done with
When
us.
you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
It's true, she
You've
is.
only just met me and you're making assumptions about
Oh.
what I always wear.
Making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
I mean, she's wearing tights now and the tights are in her spare clothes, so... Okay. Let's keep looking around.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
I bet we'll find something else. We'll find the hat. There's a hat. Ba-bum.
A Boggy's Bog mug.
I want that mug.
Maybe I'll get one and surprise Officer James for
Oh
Christmas.
yeah. Boggy's Bog.
Boggy dolls, Boggy toys, Boggy postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
All I want for Christmas is a Boggy plush.
Boggy doll.
Yep.
Brightly colored. Is there something behind them?
Yes, there is.
What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong here at all.
Because it doesn't look like the new monetizable Boggy. It's the hat. Ooh.
It's some
And
kind
it's
of
got curtain on the inside.
made costume head, I think. And there's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside.
A torn
Two
curtain.
clues for the price of one, I guess.
Okay. There's a shirt.
Well, I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in, you know, not outside. It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know?
I mean,
It's a
it
map
kind of
of the
is.
swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
What's that?
Boggy doll.
Okay. Is that everything?
Boggy doll.
Let's go back. Alright. So that's the head. And it had the red curtain. Yep, I said this from the curtain. Alright, what else can we find around here?
There aren't many clues over here. Unless those trees are a clue.
Anything
But
could be a
I don't
clue.
think so.
Those mushrooms could be a clue.
There aren't many clues, but I don't...
Boring. Okay. Do we have everything? Yep, we've got everything. Okay. So one place we haven't been is there, which I'm assuming is the inside of the office. So let's go back that way. Bum, 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 bum. Go this way. A dude! He wasn't here before. Let's talk to him. Hey, dude.
You've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
Well, I'm not a
I always
tourist.
arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, you know, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such
Charming.
unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in the bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
Exactly.
Am I? Well,
Totally
if
our
you
thoughts.
say So.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a
Catchy.
pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Echo! 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 Okay, why? None of those make any sense. Why would you be... Okay, let's go with this one.
Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose?
What? No. Because I always come back.
Oh.
Again and again, until my job is done.
And what is your job?
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
Oh,
What does
okay.
that mean?
I mean, I think that kind of conflicts with our job.
I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
We can do
I'm all
that.
ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Slimy.
Oh, I thought it
Not
was...
thought. Felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
He was like, you're right, because this is a natural place.
Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm
For who?
protesting for animal rights.
Which animals?
Okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
I mean, they are
All
building around the
animals
trees.
deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
I mean, it doesn't seem like this place gets many tourists.
He's earned the right to be left alone.
Oh.
We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like
Intense.
this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself.
He did it for the
Now,
clout.
I've seen him in 60 years. I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life.
You
I was
fool.
never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
Okay, and what were you doing last night
You come
then?
here every day.
Yes,
Since
I
you have
did.
motive.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And
Ooh.
you're sleeping
What?
here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I
Sleeping
usually
bag?
find
Oh,
myself
he's got the
with
tent.
2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
So did we.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects.
This dude is dramatic.
Noises at night. Okay.
Amazing.
I've
Great
written it
clue.
down.
Glad you're enjoying Fight Like a Dairy Farmer. Interesting username, I like that. But yeah, I love this game. I played it like a couple years ago, so it's been long enough that I've forgotten the ending, but it was lots of fun and I love the art style. But yeah, that's why we're playing it. We're having a little cozy day with our tea, M&Ms, all rugged up. So I hope you are also relaxing and have some snacks with you. Enjoy your stay here. Okay, so let's ask him about the Boggy costume. No, so I've only actually started streaming fairly recently, like as of last week. But I will probably be doing lots more. If you have any recommendations, I've actually got a suggestions box in my panels, so you can put it there and I'll look into them. But they are lots of fun. I play a lot by myself, so I've got I actually have the Frog Detective game, so I might do that another time if that's something that interests you guys. Otherwise, yeah, any other games that you think might be interesting, you could do. I've got a lot of games in my Steam library to check out. Okay.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy
It's
costume.
Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
He was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true.
Thanks for the follow.
Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
Okay, so he's a very observant person. One sec. Let's try this out. I'm having lots of fun. I've put some new commands in. So here's a hug your way for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. So I think because this guy's obsessed with cartoons, he's probably not the guy that's dressing up in the Boggy costume. Because the Boggy costume has the claws, which the fake Boggy doesn't. Okay. So, I think you need some more stuff to find. Okay, yeah. So what else can we look at? Let's look at the
I'm
tent.
impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here. And I'm impressed someone would want to.
Ooh, there's a lock.
It's a colorful, Boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Alright, what do you think is the right number? What did he say? He said something about like how long the cartoons are. Okay, let's check our notes. Let's see if there's anything useful in our clues and stuff. What was the... Okay, let's just go through all these and see. Any numbers. Next. No. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Alright. So not in there. What about our customer stuff? Not customer. Suspect things. What did this dude say? Okay. So he's a fan of the cartoon.
Not suspicious.
What?
Suspicious.
Oh, I can change it. Okay. What else did I find out? Let's go in our notes. Protest. Okay. Museum. Bristol. What did he say? Because he said something. Let's go to the museum and I bet we can find what we need there. Okay. Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell, our beloved. Okay. Oh no, not here. I wanted to go to the museum. But we can't open that actually. Maybe we should check that out. This way. Let's go in. Process
It's
it.
a poster from...
Okay. 1934, that was when the cartoon started. I bet that's the thing. 1934. 1934. Let's go back this way. Bum, 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 bum. And... click
I'm
that.
impressed, can I?
Yeah, okay. I don't know if it... Oh, okay. 1934. Yes! We are master sleuths.
It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo. Bad news. Remington is dead.
Okay, so he's upset that Remington's dead.
I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
Okay. So I don't think he's suspicious. Let's start going through. Okay. So where's our journal? Suspects. So you've played this game before? It's good. Where did the journal thing go? Oh, maybe it's in the notes, I reckon. There you go. Okay. Let's go back to the office now. And up through the path. Here we go.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped.
Another puzzle?
This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
Okay, let's look at the shape. So this one for the blue. And this one, green. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, this is spooky. Spooky. Oh, that's the murder weapon. 100% that's the murder weapon. Let's look at that.
It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs.
Like the 3 wounds.
I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
Yeah. Haha. Yeah, so smart. Okay, this is a hurriedly scrawled
Remington's
note.
desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed.
What was his life's
And
work?
bottles spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose.
Signs of a struggle.
It's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Let's see. Okay, let's move all these out. Get out of the way.
It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The
From
handwriting
who?
is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help's in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF.
FF.
And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea. It's a note.
Okay, yeah.
And it's some kind
I wanted to look at the picture. Okay, so there's pictures of him.
Vincent Vanderpeer's
Vincent.
business. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Vanderpeer. It's
Okay.
a letter Remington was writing before something caused him to spill his ink bottle.
That would have been the first
My
cry.
dear fellow, I received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close.
So he didn't want to be
All due
here.
to the simple realization, the rest is obscure.
That Boggy was not
Fatigues.
real. Okay. That's some interesting clues we've got there.
Something happened here. There are signs of a
Really?
struggle in the desk of the window.
It's not like the body outside might have been a clue to that fact. Okay, there's a gun.
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
Okay. So just a hunting rifle.
Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing.
I think it looks cool. Really adds to the vibe of the place. Anything else here?
Hunting.
No. Okay. What about this?
I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm gonna stop looking at it now.
But you're a detective. No stone must be left unturned. Okay,
This
that's
is
where the rifle
creepiest
was.
office I've ever been in. Ever. No way. No way. Is this a werewolf?
I mean, these two all look pretty cool. Like, what's this?
These animals. They're all... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
What about these photos?
Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace, but one of the frames is empty.
Oh, there's a missing
Wait a
photograph.
second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it?
Another
This photo
puzzle.
is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
Hey, it's the officer dude. He's on our boat. Okay. Corners first. Where's the outer corner? There's a corner. And there's a corner. Okay. Ding. And then... who was next to you? There we go, you. Then Remington. You there. You there. This is a very long photo. Okay. No, that goes under here. And this guy. Boom. There we go. It's our friend in the boat. Hello. Please fit. Hello. There we go.
This photograph.
It's
a
a
young
young
Remington.
Remington.
And some other men I don't know. They're all
You know
holding
that dude?
rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
Isn't that the dude that's on our boat? Our officer friend? Belonged to a secret society. My victim was ghost. Sure, let's say. Let's say this. Let's see.
The hunting photo
Ding, ding, ding.
is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Bom bom bom. Chapter 3. Richard Remington's Real Reasons. Ooh, some alliteration. Okay.
This is the creepiest off.
Okay, we've seen that. Is there anything else we are missing? We've got 97% of all our stuff, so I think there's one more thing we are missing. Let's look at the curtain.
The open window looks over
There
the
we
green
go.
planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
Okay, that's everything we need to find in here, I guess. 100%. I guess we just need to look at the clues. Can we actually... I'm missing 2 clues. Is there like a way to... Can we inspect more, or do we have to show stuff to things? Okay. Well. I guess we'll go back to Harper. Let's see who we can find. Let's ask all these dudes about the costume. Oh, and we've got new stuff as well here.
I found these designs for a costume. A Boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
Bobby, our beloved.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this
Vincent.
place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
That is true. Okay. So we have nothing else to glean from Bobby, our beloved. Let's talk to Vincent. Boggy costume.
About these designs for a Boggy costume.
Nothing whatsoever.
Amateur work.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if you...
Don't shoot, dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera.
Okay, sorry for suggesting.
I assure you that.
What about your Boggy movie? Isn't that going to be like a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
I have to say, the voice acting in this game is just on point. All the voices just really add to the
I
characters.
suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
Raconteur.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Yeah, well, he's a scumbag as well.
Not much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Okay. So we've done that. Let's see. Let's ask you about some things.
So what
There
did
you
Mr.
go.
Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me, ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what? He just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the
He
time.
wasn't happy with it.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
But he didn't do much to make things interesting. Okay, so we've still got to unlock your challenge thing. There's the flowers that were from the museum window. Let's keep going. Let's go to the cafe and talk to, what's his face? Yeah. Because at the end they had like potential for like another episode or whatever. Pretty sure.
Hey,
So what can you tell me about your
Yeah.
relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Although, even though this game's short, it's good because it means I could just bang it out in one go and on stream, which is nice. So you can kind of keep the flow of the story. Okay, take out that. Alright, let's talk to Harper. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, Richard Remington.
Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might.
This guy's so happy.
but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets?
Dark past.
Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream. I can tell you that much.
Alright, we don't have anything else to get from you. Guess we'll move on. Let's go talk to the lady in the house. What's her name again? We'll find out. Lady Way something? Oh, we didn't ask her about last night. Whoops, we probably should have done that as well.
Your job is to ask me
Lady
about what
Weybridge.
happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
No.
I'm sure you do.
That sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
Great alibi.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Alright, all our information down. Found some really useful stuff out from her.
I found these designs for a Boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
Yes, that is why we are asking you.
But that's a good reason.
That's why I'd
to
ask you.
go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft. My livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a piece.
That's on the curtains, I
I
bet.
don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
You've been
Interesting.
here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him.
Ooh.
Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist
Curtain.
attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
Ooh.
In my time here, I've seen the swamp
Some
invaded by
tea.
men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What
That was him.
were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is
Supposed to
now,
be.
But some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's bog with a gun and start
Remington was
hunting down
part of the
some attraction.
hunters. Oh. Okay. Can we give her... Can we show her a clue? Where's our photo? Oh, we... don't know if we can present her with clues, can we? Oh, here you go. Present her with a clue. Oh, these are all slimy. What? Hunting photo.
I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Who? You're not going to tell us who? Okay. Let's present some more clues. Hunting rifle.
No, thank you.
Okay. What else can we give her? Curtain piece. That's her
If you
fabric.
use something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Oh, that's why they were dripping. Okay. Swamp juice.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Let's do it. Beep. Bloop. Yum.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Okay. Blue and yellow make green. Bloop, bloop.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of.
Bingo bango, we are
I'll write
chemists.
it down in my notes.
Okay, let's do some more stuff. This one.
Let's see. First thing we do, then tap.
Yep. Okay, cool. Bloop. So that's green as well.
And now, we
Yep, okay. We're just gonna do the same thing for all of them. It's gonna be a long process.
now I'll write
Cool.
it. That looks pretty similar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's just, we're gonna do it for all of them, I guess.
Let's
Lock
see.
pick.
First thing we do, then tap.
Yep. Okay, we've got it. Green.
And now,
Yep.
we
We know what we're doing, dude. Blink, blink.
got it. Now I know what that liquid consists of.
That's pretty similar to last
I'll
time.
write it down in my. Is that the same
Was it?
as last time? This was the exact same liquid.
Let's do it again. Okay, what else? The black leggings. And those, okay. And we can we give it a flower? We need to find more clues, don't we? Okay.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Yep. Do that. Okay, we do blue and yellow
Now-
again. Blue, yellow.
Got it. Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. What's
Swamp
going on
juice.
here? That was definitely the same as the
was.
other tests. There's something about that green slime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The fireplace poker. And the black leggings are covered in the same swamp
The
slime.
fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime.
Bum, bum,
Salma's
bum.
leggings. They link her with the crime scene.
Oh,
I'll
we
have
can
to ask
challenge her.
that.
Great. Okay, can I present with any other clues? What about, Explorer's
This
Journal?
is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to look to the
Oh yeah, we
past,
can do another
right?
one. Okay. Same because. Okay, so Remington went swamp creature. Okay. Let's see.
Richard Remington founded Boggy's Bog when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Makes perfect sense to me. Okay. Boggy. Oh, Lady Weybridge. Of course.
Lady Weybridge
Ding, ding,
was
ding.
living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Ah, Lady Weybridge.
Oh yeah, we
She
can
was
challenge
living
her.
here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Spill the tea, sis.
I've been
Okay.
looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
Okay. There you go. You were living in the swamp when the explorer
You were
visited.
already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else?
Sass. Okay.
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal. Or what? That I stole it?
Maybe.
You took it from the journal that was on
we-
display in the museum.
We failed.
Let's think about...
Okay, let's challenge her again. Challenge start.
Oh, really? Did you
Boom, skip
Yeah.
through.
You found when
Okay, yep.
You were already living
Oops,
in
I
the swamp
did not
when
mean
the
to click that.
explorer-
Oh.
the explorer? That meant
The one who will... You know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
He sketches and notes.
Yep.
you already. You learned to read.
Okay.
Disappeared.
Yep.
Why?
Because you were...
Sorry for skipping
I
everyone.
have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only...
Yep.
You're suggesting he. Or what? That I stole it?
Okay.
I really
There we
have
go.
no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It
Well,
belongs here. with
show it.
me. You understand?
Yep.
After I finish clearing up this mess.
Then
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ha ha ha.
Is
There.
this you? He drew you into his journal.
Had a thing going
It's
on.
beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would never to have found it.
I think there's something on the back.
That's cute. Oh,
What's this?
they've been drawing the feet wrong.
Footprints.
I think there's different footprints from the one that we found, because one that we found has 3 prongs, but this one only has 2. Okay. Present you with more clues. What about...
He drew me into his journal. I was 20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes?
Are you going to tell me?
No.
Okay, let's give you some more clues. So you've already shown you costume designs, but you didn't like them. What about the flippers?
You can put that away.
Okay. Gloves.
Let's
I mean,
see.
we've
First,
already done
you
this,
can tap
but
the faucet.
we might as well be thorough. Okay.
Now,
Yep. Bloop.
got it. Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. The swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again.
Okay. What else can I do?
No,
Headpiece.
thank you.
Okay. What about this?
If you bring me something with liquid on,
Okay. What about Boggy
you
hat?
can put that away.
Okay. What about the flower
There are
book?
samples of flowers that grow in this area.
Tell me
Some
about the
of them I
flowers.
don't see very much anymore.
Yeah, the ones around the
One
museum.
grows around the museum.
Bog dog. You're
No,
not gonna help
thank
me with
you.
that. Yep.
If you
Folders.
bring me something with liquid on it,
Okay. What about police
you
file?
can put that away.
Okay. What about this
No,
thing?
thank you.
Or the
If
fuck
you
right?
bring me,
Nope. Okay. I don't think she has much else she can help with. So.
you can put that away.
Yep. Okay. What do you think about this dude?
You should ask someone else.
Alright. What about, Harper?
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
Okay. I don't think she's gonna help with the profile, so I'll just leave her be for now. Let's go back and show some more clues to other people. I think we go this way. We can go to the museum. Oh, it's the girl!
Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
Sure.
No need to push me. The direction
We'll be
would-
kind to her.
Like it or not, I'm here to help.
I get it. You give me a map, then magically disappear and hide happy to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
What do you mean?
noticed that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
No,
The suspects.
they've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
Ooh.
She's gone again. Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand.
And she pulled a Batman and disappeared. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, let's go in here and talk to Folder.
This
Hi,
is a
dude.
Yeah,
I just want to talk to this dude. Okay, Boggy costume.
Designs for a Boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with
That
it?
is true.
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever
We
been
do.
recorded.
So
Yes, it
tell me,
has.
Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that there's no way anyone would believe
He's tongue-tied.
with foolishness.
Okay, Richard
What can you
Remington.
tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have.
Oh.
Look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefits.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Oh.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Spicy. Alright, let's give you a clue. This thing.
That the missing page of the journal?
Yeah.
I think so.
Nerd out.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Okay. So, well, he didn't give us any cool information about that. Let's keep going. A photo.
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science.
Duh.
Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on.
Okay. Film
I've never
footage.
seen that before, and I never want to see it again.
Alright, harsh.
An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
What else can you tell us?
I have no interest in something like that.
Okay. Obviously. He's gonna not be interested in this either, but...
You're wasting your precious time, detective.
Alrighty. Let's give him the... folders file.
This file goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really.
Of course. Can you tell us anything actually interesting? Oh, let's just give him
So,
this.
You found it. I
Oh.
wonder who else knows about it.
Okay. What else can we show you?
I've
Flower
never
book.
seen that before, and I never
Alright.
want to see it again.
Okay. He's
Well,
not
this
gonna...
design is some bizarre hybrid between...
Yeah, we've already shown you that, actually.
This
What
is
do
just
you
a
have?
piece of junk they sell to tourists. It has no resemblance to the real creature.
Yep. What else can we do?
I
Hunting
have no
rifle.
interest in something like that.
Nope.
Obviously.
Yep.
You're wasting your precious time,
Look, I'm just being thorough.
Something you found on the floor?
It's not like...
Come back when I'm not so busy, alright?
Just because I'm wasting my time. I mean, like, it's not like I can really waste my time. Like, he's dead. He's not going anywhere.
I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it
Alright.
again.
harsh. Okay, so I don't think those guys will be helpful.
I have no interest in something like that.
No. Okay. What about the Bob
You're
Dog?
wasting your...
No. Okay. Swamp Cheese probably not,
Ever
but
seen that?
cool. Okay. I think we're done with that. What else can we do? Let's keep going. Let's see. Let's present you some clues. What about this?
I don't really have time to be looking at items from your collection.
Alrighty. What about
You
this?
won't be getting very far discussing that with me. Try
No.
someone less important.
Gee whiz. What about the... I mean, he sent us that, so I don't think you'll be hearing about that too much.
If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper
Ah.
will suffice, thank you.
What about... I don't think there's anything really interesting to him here.
I don't know. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
Okay, I don't think he really cares.
Oh?
Let's show you some stuff.
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
Ooh. Are you going to tell us that guess? Guess not. Okay, what else can you show you this?
Sorry, I have not seen that before.
I'll show you the photo.
Yes, that's my photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
North end of Boggy's Bog.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
I mean, it's a gun. Hunting photo.
That's great.
No, he does not care. What else can I show you? I just don't think he's interested in anything really.
I'm sorry, What is it? Some...
Okay. I don't think any of this is really useful. But, yeah. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's talk to you. Present some clues.
No thanks, my friend.
Nope, you don't care about that. What about the hunting rifle?
Afraid I have no idea.
Okay, what about the photo?
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Thank
No,
you.
I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
We will do that. Okay. What about Explorer's Journal?
This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
Apparently.
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know,
Okay.
in 1973,
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, what if we show you the costume, which is a hybrid?
Show it to somebody else.
Oh, okay. What about this?
No thanks, my friend.
Okay.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
You don't care about the photo of Boggy, even though you like Boggy.
Show it to...
Yeah. Okay.
No thanks, my friend.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to you. You sure you can't
These
pick that up?
petals seem...
Okay, can't pick that up. Oh, it's the girl again. Hello, girl.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Take who?
The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that
No,
they...
the creature.
Boggy.
Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
He You didn't?
Well, no. I don't believe we could ever hurt anyone.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't
Nope.
have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says
Thank you.
thank you.
Cute. Alright, cool.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front. But
I
it's too
know.
dark to see inside.
But that's where real Boggy lives. Let's talk to our dude. Where's our friend? Because I'm pretty sure our friend is the other hunter.
Ah! Try and solve every suspect's challenge topic.
Yeah,
If you're
okay.
struggling, don't forget to... Oh, and hurry up.
Okay. I still think you're suspicious. Because you look like... Where's the photo? Where's my photo? He looks like that dude. But I'll go talk to Sally because she's the next one with a challenge thingy we can do. Okay, and that was towards the museum, I think? No, it was the other way, wasn't it? It was towards the cafe. Cafe. Hi, Sally. I'm here to challenge you. Let's fight.
Black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime.
But this is swamp
What's
juice.
your angle, Grimoire?
Uh-huh.
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up?
That is true.
Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
They've stretched.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched
Large.
out, especially at the waist.
Like
It's pretty obvious.
Echo.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their Boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Yes.
Oh, fine, yes. Only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something.
Boggy
for
plushie.
Wanda. You can take this one.
Oh, cute. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, we've done the challenge. Bucket of water. The feet are hidden in the water because no one knows what they look like. Okay, we've done that. Okay. Can we challenge Echo yet? Let's present her. Let's present her with clues. Okay. Where should we start?
That is not something from my gift shop.
Nice.
Never seen it before.
Okay, what about the gloves?
I have no idea what that is.
Alright, not that. What about the
Where are you
flippers
keeping all this stuff?
in our
In your
pockets? Black
I don't mind,
leggings.
but I left them here last night. Now they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
Fair enough. What about the buggy hat?
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Oh. Okay.
I always
Hand
thought
up
it was
toy.
weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's
Because
just
no one knows what
Boggy
his feet look like.
camouflage. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of Boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Okay.
I can draw
Costume.
way better than that.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
There is no sequel. Rip. This
Is that one of
page.
your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now.
Alrighty.
I have no idea.
No, you don't care about that. Do you care about this?
Where are you keeping?
No, she doesn't care. Bug dog? No. What about the rifle? Or the flower
Where
book?
are you?
What about the curtain?
Is that what? I have no idea.
No, you don't care about that.
Where are you?
What if I show you the photo? She probably doesn't know anything else, but we'll keep showing her stuff anyway. I think we've got all the clues as well. It's pretty
I
good.
have no idea.
And this.
Where are?
And this.
Is that what?
Okay, and this.
This was taken near the forest,
Ooh.
or out of the swamp, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice
Oh.
shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
Reflection.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. So. What are we missing? So I've got everything on that. So I guess we have to show this to someone. Oh, we can show it to Nerd Dude. Nerd Boy. Okay. Need to show someone the bog dog. We can show it to Mel, maybe? And the rifle, we need to show to someone. And we can show that to Harper. And the gloves. Okay. Alright. Let's go visit Harper. Off we go. Got some stuff to show you. There is this photo.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
Cryptid hunters. What about this rifle?
That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
But where? Okay, what about this?
Why don't you show that to someone else?
Nope, you don't care about that. Well, it's boy.
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
What about the gloves?
I can't help you with that one.
What else do we need to think about? Let's see. Okay. No, no, no. Okay, no, no, no. Bug dog. Let's show you the bug dog. Bug dog, bug
It
dog.
was Mr. Remington's favorite food.
Yes, and
That
it had some
strange
powder.
green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Anything else? Okay. Alright, and the flippers. Okay, let's show him the flippers. I don't think he'll care about the flippers, but we'll show it to him.
Why don't
Flippers.
you show that to someone else?
Alright, we will. Bye bye. Okay, let's keep going. I think we've shown her everything. Let's see. Present a clue? Wind up
You
toy.
bring me something with liquid.
Okay. Back. Away we go. And this way. That's...
What's this?
We've already looked at that. Okay. Back. Into the museum. Let's show you some more stuff. Like the gloves.
The real swamp creature had claws.
Yeah.
3 on each hand to be precise. Why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
It's easier to make, I bet. What about the wind-up toy?
A good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
And what about the flippers?
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his greatest secret.
Okay, and you probably won't give us anything about this.
Wasting your
Yeah, let's go talk to Echo now. 'Cause I bet he has something to do with the leggings being all stretched out. There you go.
Ah,
Present a clue.
show it to somebody else.
Ah. Boring.
No thanks, my friend.
Okay, let's have a look at our thing. Okay. That's all good. Nothing interesting there. Okay. Well, we've done a lot of looking at that. So, I guess... What do we need to know?
Not suspicious. Suspicious.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see our notes. I think we've got all the notes we need, but... Yeah, we've got all that. I'm just missing something for this. What are we missing? Let's keep going. Okay. Next. Okay, bog dog. I guess we'll show everyone the bog dog then. Present you the clue, the bog dog.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Okay. Well then let's go talk to someone else. What is showing you everything? I mean, we're going in circles, so probably don't need to do this, but probably should have gone the other way, hey? Let's go in here. Have I shown you the bug dog? Yeah, I have. Okay. Back. Let's go talk to Bobby Bell. Bug dog.
That's the food I saw Mr. Remington eating at the cafe last night.
Before he got ill and rushed back to his office?
That's right.
This is going down in my notebook. It might be important.
Okay. So I figured all that out. So now all we need to do is figure out how it fits together. So I'll see what Harper.
I really don't have an opinion. My apologies.
Alright. Let's just
You
go
should
through
ask
this.
someone else.
You don't care about Echo. What about Sally?
Try showing it to somebody different.
Okay. What about your boss man?
The famous director and my friend.
Cute. They're friends.
A prolific cameraman with exceptional skills.
Alrighty.
Carrying heavy equipment.
I can see it out by your muscles.
I really don't have an opinion. My apologies. You should ask someone else.
Okay, what about Boggy? What do you think about Boggy?
Try showing it to somebody different.
What about Mr. Remington?
I really don't have an opinion.
Okay, so you've got nothing interesting. What about this dude? Have you? I don't think we need anything else about the clues. They're all good of clues. Just
I'm
profiles.
a busy man and
Yeah. Well, you're not worth my time, but here we are.
I simply don't have time to help you.
Okay, what about
You
Harper?
want me to sign a photograph for you? The world's premier director.
Ooh.
The king of wit and whimsy. You met him? You're
Wait.
a lucky man.
Back into it. What do you think about Bobby?
He's been working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course.
Okay, you have nothing
I'm
interesting.
a busy man and
Alright. What about
I
Agent?
simply
Do you care about Boggy?
don't- Ah, yes. The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well,
No.
officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature. No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible.
That's what I aspire.
Now there's a man who could handle himself.
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday. That was just a one-off, wasn't it?
For him,
Runoff.
I think so, yes.
Okay. Well, you are not much help. Where else do we go? This way? What do you have to tell us about people?
I have nothing to say about them.
Okay. What about yourself?
A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too.
Alrighty. What about Harper?
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works
Interesting.
here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Okay, what about
You're
Vanderveer?
asking the wrong person.
Nope. What about Bobby
You're
Bell?
wasting your time.
Nope. Okay, what about the lady?
I have nothing to say about them.
I mean, she wants you all gone here, so.
Ah, yes, Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well.
Oh,
And we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
like what?
Boggy's
Boggy.
my prime suspect now. The creature you're trying to
Protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost.
That's what you keep saying, but no one else seems to think so.
The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Okay. You still haven't unlocked your challenge topic, but I guess we'll get there. Any clues I can show you?
Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
Well, maybe, but maybe not.
Show it to somebody else.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep showing you all this stuff, because I
No,
want to unlock
thanks,
your
my friend.
challenge thing. I don't know how to do that yet.
I'm afraid.
Okay, what about this?
Show it.
Okay, what about the top
thanks.
juice? No. Flower book, you won't care
I'm
about that.
afraid
What about wind up Boggy?
Show it.
You don't care? But you like Boggy.
No thanks.
And
I'm
Remington.
afraid.
No, okay. I guess I'll have to come back to you. Okay, who haven't I shown profiles to? Have I shown you profiles? Nope.
Her. I don't know why she still works here, to be honest.
Mean.
One murder is one murder too many.
Fair enough. What about Echo?
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protest used to have a bit more energy, though. He spent some
Yeah,
time
that's really helpful.
those things.
I do enjoy that.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There
Okay.
might be something I can ask
Oh.
Echo about.
We have our thing that we can do. Okay. So, Echo's poncho. Maybe? Let's see. Quiet. I don't actually know what she said because I wasn't paying attention. Echo spends more time in his tent, spends less time holding his sign, and more time in his tent. Is that what she said?
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been
Bum, bum,
doing that's more
bum.
important than his protest.
Okay. Yes, finally we can challenge him. Let's go. Back. And back this way. Alright, let's see. Challenge time.
I heard
We're
you've
getting
been spending
close.
less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent.
For your secret
Normally I
journal.
would pry, but it's my job to
I'm
ask.
impressed people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, we're going to anyway.
Down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Good fun.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his
Oh
tent.
yes, drawing time.
Notebook time.
Let's draw the ghost. Yeah. Okay. Is he hiding from Boggy? Or is it rainy?
You've been in your tents hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
Oh, yay. Okay.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Oh, yes. Chapter 4, beginning of the end. We're very close. Okay. Now, let's talk to Officer James and show him the photo, because 100% he was here.
Ah,
Haha.
you finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't need to.
Smug. Okay.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last
Nope.
night? Let me see that photo.
Should we show him this photo? Because he was in it.
If that's not Boggy, what is it?
Present a clue.
I
Costume.
found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's
What
still
are you
the one
missing?
that-
The footprints at the scene of the crime. How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Because they weren't the right footprints.
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How
Yeah,
do you
'cause they were
explain
wrong.
the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
From the fire poker.
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place.
But it's
Surely
just
this
swamp
only
juice.
incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
This is the fun bit. I actually love this so much. Let's put all the pieces
This
together.
stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
It's a bug
Poison
dog.
hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
Remington got ill.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Dun dun dun.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
Oh,
Just rearrange
easy.
the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right.
See, I already did this as soon as we found out the sounds, because I was like, this is what happened. I used my big brain.
Drag them around and
Yeah,
keep
yeah, yeah,
And
okay.
If you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No
Alright,
problem. I can always
Freaky.
check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
but I don't need to. Okay, so that's the creaking. So it could be the door. Let's see. But let's read all these first. Shark. Yep, okay, so then he cries out because he's surprised. There we go. Then he fires his hunting rifle. Clang. That's it hitting something. The metal poker. Then he's crying out. He lands. The curtain rips. Then he falls. Where's that? And then they drop that.
Excellent. There's just 2
Perfect.
small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene?
Because it's in the
What
head.
happened to it?
Haha. Here it is.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailants survive and manage to escape? Did Remington
Probably missed.
miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left
We're missing the body.
onto my drawing here, and you'll see what happens when you compare the pieces I collected with
Yeah.
the original design I found.
Okay, that's the head. I love this drawing. Hello. And the feet. And the gloves. And the leggies. And we are missing. Ding ding ding.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made out of some thick material.
The barrel?
Covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
To
soften...
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
Okay. So, it could either be part of Echo's, I don't know, he's pretty big and bulky, or it could be part of the ship stuff that was in the cafe. I'm gonna go for cafe first. It could be the barrel.
Where is
Nope.
that last...
Okay, we'll try again then.
How?
There we go.
Looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Didn't look underneath the poncho.
He's still wearing it.
Bingo bango. Okay,
I
Echo.
don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp. And
Yes.
lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Boggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen. Not to mention
was
his
hunting
main
him.
attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless
Okay.
you're in on the secret.
Was framed because that leads you to believe that. There we go. Okay, the hunting photo leads me to believe that Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunting
Ding,
photo
ding, ding.
leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Ba ba ba. Final chapter.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive
Very spoopy.
creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you finally.
Yeah, like the
came
struggle
around.
wasn't a
It's
sign.
not just
But
the-
what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his
Collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He
As a front.
set it up himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since
Exactly.
the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
Convenient.
that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service.
Oh.
That creature.
Are you
he can
confessing?
face Again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice. but to
Shut the
this
place
whole
down.
Everyone
Classic Scooby-Doo Vic.
realized they
Bad
had
guy.
no business here.
Okay. There you go.
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
It's a little girl.
You. It's...
It's finished. Don't
It is done.
You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him.
Mm-hmm.
You worked out the rest yourself.
Self-defense.
It makes a difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Uh-oh.
Hey, wait!
Goodbye. Boggy. We're gonna find Boggy. Rawr. Yeet. See ya. Peace out. Boggy does exist. That's his house.
Aha!
And there's his hat.
Looks like you solved more than one mystery
He
tonight.
looked better without the hat. Sally was right. Alright, we've done it. Amazing. Ba-ba-ba. Going. Amazing. And that's the end of the story.
Grimoire.
Oh, ooh, ooh. End credit scene.
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office.
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
Oh yes, little girl. To be continued. Well, hopefully, eventually they'll make another game. Alright. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It was lots of fun to hang out with you all and solve this mystery. I hope you all enjoyed as well.